We're learning more about the Pentagon's investigation into Senator Mark Kelly over the video in which he urges U.S. troops to deny what he calls illegal orders. Today, we spoke with a criminal defense attorney on Fox 10 Talks. Here's what he had to say on whether Kelly could actually be called back to service.
What happens, let's say they do court-martial him. What happens moving forward?
So he will have to be recalled to service, and he will have an attorney, and he
Let me jump in right away. Are they able to do that? Can someone at the Pentagon do that like right away if they want to?
Absolutely. Yep. Now, the question is that it's unprecedented. I looked this up. There's only been one other time in U.S. history in 250 years where a sitting member of Congress was court-martialed. And it was during the Civil War. It was a congressperson from Ohio, and he was court-martialed because his loyalty was questioned, that he was supporting the Confederacy. And he was brought up in front of a military tribunal and prosecuted under military law. But that's the only other time in U.S. history.
Wow, interesting. If you want more podcasts, scan the QR code. You can catch Fox 10 Talks every day on YouTube. You'll find Celeste and Ron covering the latest local and national news, plus the latest trends.
You're watching the Fox 10 Weather Experts with Ashley Loaeza on Fox 10 News.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Wow, take a look at this beautiful sunset live camera out in Tempe Town Lake. 70 degrees right now, picturesque, perfect conditions to be out by the water. Winds are nice and calm, and temperatures, by the way, they're going to be warming up for the next couple of days with those readings near 80s for Thanksgiving. But let's talk about temperatures for today. They were actually about 1 degree or so above average, at least here in Phoenix, 73 when the norm is 72, but elsewhere across the valley, upper 60s towards Ahwatukee and Chandler, and nothing but 70s across the valley. So we're still holding on to those 70s and dry weather conditions. We'll have some passing cloud cover. We'll say mostly sunny conditions for Thanksgiving as we put that Futurecast model into motion. Not a drop of rain is forecasted for us for now. That may change though come along this weekend, but just to show you what the next couple of days are looking like, you can see some high cloud coverage really is what we're seeing. Remember, mostly sunny for your Thanksgiving, and it's going to be a beautiful day ahead. So here's a look at your Thanksgiving forecast to prepare you for those conditions. 9 o'clock just about. It's going to be nice, mostly sunny at around 58 degrees, so really perfect weather. A nice light jacket will do if you're going to be running a turkey trot or walking or just spending the time outdoors. At 2 o'clock, it looks as though we'll be in the mid-70s at around 75 degrees with the daytime high reading roughly at around 77. You can see by the late evening hours dropping down into the 60s. A little bit warmer because we'll have a ridge of high pressure that's going to be pushing through from west to east, and that's actually going to be amplifying a little bit, bringing us those temperature readings a little bit warmer than usual. We'll have a weak shortwave. This is going to be followed by that ridge of high pressure coming in. That's going to be coming in from the north, dropping down south. It's going to be pretty fast moving, followed by another system. We're going to be keeping a close eye on this one in particular. Coming in from the north, it's going to be bringing us not only cooler temperatures, dropping down to the 60s. You can see for Sunday in particular. But there is really dependent on how the system tracks further north or south, I should say, that could bring us some rain and snow potential here across Arizona. So here we have fast forward into Sunday. We can already see across the four corners, the snow levels are starting to drop across areas really north of Phoenix. And as we see this system push further south, there is the situation where we could receive some more rain potential for Sunday night heading into Monday. So this is what Monday morning in particular is looking like. You can see we got the green going on and purple. So again, that could indicate some high elevation snow. But again, it's still a little bit early on. It's really the traction of that system and if that's going to be eventually reaching us here across the desert. Overnight, you can see temperatures are going to be dropping down into mainly the low 50s for tomorrow. Take a look at that. Wednesday, 77 just about. This is above average for us now, folks. A little bit more mild further up north from the huge. We got 50s and 60s. Taking it over to that 10-day forecast. Again, beautiful weather we have in store, not just for tomorrow, but Thanksgiving, showing off 77 degrees under mostly sunny skies. We showed you a series of systems that for Friday could drop us down just by a couple of degrees. Still going to be quite lovely. The start of the weekend holding on to 70s, and then there there is still a chance for some rain. Really, the time frame for Sunday through Monday at a 20% chance, and we'll be back into the 60s by next week.
Oh, it's wild to think we could get even more rain.
That's
had
right.
so much.
So much. We're just adding on to that, which is great. Of course, we need it. But it's also nice for Thanksgiving to have the sunshine as well.
That is a picture-perfect forecast for Thanksgiving Day.
Probably the best weather that we have in the nation.
And to eat outside, you could
That's
sit
so
outside in
true.
your backyard.
That's
It's
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ashley, thanks.